Have you ever reached the end of a year, looked back at yourself, and felt this quiet heaviness in your chest? Not because you didn't try, but because you tried, and still felt like you hadn't changed. If that sounds familiar, this episode is for you. Welcome to the journey back to yourself, a space for those who are tired of starting over and ready to return. At the end of the year, I sat beside a teacher, the kind who listens more than he speaks. I said, I haven't changed yet, and the new year is already here. I told him about the promises I made to myself, about waking up earlier, being more disciplined, becoming a better version of myself, and how, somehow, everything kept repeating. I set goals, then I let them go. I found motivation, then fell back into procrastination. He asked me, how many times have you promised yourself? At the end of a year? Too many, I answered. So many that I was afraid to write another goal, afraid of failing again, afraid of disappointing myself again. He poured me a cup of tea. Steam rose slowly, like memories of many past years. Then he said, then don't rush to set new goals. Because when you don't understand why you keep giving up, every new goal becomes just another illusion. A new year doesn't need to begin with a goal, it needs to begin with an honest moment with yourself. Mistake 1. Setting goals from emotion, not self-understanding. After a hard year, people write goals from fear of repeating the same pain. So they write more, work more, learn more, fix more. But goals written while we're hurting are reactions, not direction. Mistake 2. Trying to fix the outside while ignoring the inside. People don't quit habits because they lack discipline. They quit because they haven't healed their quiet fears. When the inner world is unstable, even good habits feel heavy. Every time you stop, it's not because you're weak, it's because there's a part of you still afraid to fail again. Mistake 3. Believing the new year is a fresh start. The new year is not a starting line, it's just a small dot on a much longer journey. If you don't look at why you quit, you're not starting fresh. You're running away. The new year is not for starting over, it's for continuing. With more awareness. I once believed goals were just checklists. My teacher saw them differently. He told me a story about a student who prayed every year. For wealth, for health, for love. Nothing changed. One year, the teacher gave him a stone. Write your wish on it, carry it for 365 days. Read it every morning. Weeks later, the student returned. I can't live up to what I wrote. And that was the lesson. Prayer was never about asking life to give us something. It was about reminding ourselves how to live in alignment. Setting a goal is a spiritual act, a vow to stop living carelessly with yourself. I asked, if I don't need motivation or a big plan, where do I begin? He answered, with yourself. We often live inside ourselves, without listening. Some wake up early while wanting to escape. Some exercise while hating their bodies. Some read to numb their fear of being left behind. Effort without understanding becomes pressure. Habits without healing become organized escape. Before starting anything new, ask yourself, what am I truly lacking? What do I need to feel at peace? If nothing changes, can I live like this for 5 more years? Pain, when felt deeply enough, becomes motivation strong enough. I told him I lose momentum when I stop once. He told me the story of bamboo. For 5 years, nothing appears. Then suddenly, it grows over 60 feet. It didn't grow in weeks. It grew underground for years. Returning to a habit, even after stopping, is proof you're trustworthy to yourself. The road is long. You don't need speed. You need gentleness. I asked if it was too late. He pointed to the sunrise. The sun rises without applause, without comparison. Some bloom at 20, some at 40. As long as the tree is alive, spring will come. Starting again is hard, but harder is living while knowing you abandoned yourself. I told him I meditate, journal, exercise, yet feel empty. He said, because your habits aren't connected to why you live. You don't meditate to be better, you meditate to stay steady. You don't journal to be special, you journal to remember who you are. When habits serve your values, you don't need discipline. I asked what mattered most. He said, doubt exhausts us more than weight. Goals aren't meant to change who you are. They're meant to bring you back. You're not defeating your old self. You're reminding yourself, I deserve care. And maybe one day, you'll whisper, thank you for not abandoning me again. The new year doesn't begin with fireworks. It begins when someone places a hand on their heart and says, from today, I will live a little more honestly with myself.